yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
60 outlaw, you draw Corker.
Back to throw is Austin on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, Sue.
Looking to throw. Austin. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I do believe we'll see
no
a little
way
bit more
this
of
is
this as this
Logan
game
playing.
progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of their defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
My game is done. I'm playing my online game.
To go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Set. 60 or.
Here's Austin, operating from the gun. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf. Check. Switch. Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Hey, Orbit.
Now Austin throwing on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
What? Yeah.
Yes. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Go.
2nd and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Let's go. 50, plant. Yeah. I got this. Ready?
On first down, Pearson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
A first down carry by Elliott. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing.
Bro, I don't know if this is Carlos,
you get out of
bro.
your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
I'm not Carlos. I don't know if this is Logan, bro.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check 26. Check 26. Hey, watch it.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Austin, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So second and long, and got to be careful
it's
not to
7-0.
fall out of field goal
About to beat his
range.
ass. I don't think it's Logan.
Looking to throw. Austin. Looking left
Because
side.
these ain't his plays,
And
man.
he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
Go now. 60 or. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check, 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 check. Say. Get ready.
Now Elliott. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
That's what I'm talking about.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Yeah.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
D, tighten up. Let's go, D, tighten up. Go, Mike 51, Mike.
Back to throw. Austin, nowhere to escape,
On
and he
you, boy.
goes down.
You getting all the Chase Young.
Someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
They've been
You got
denied
dreads.
touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes
Because
third
they don't
and
got
goal.
the option for long dress in this game. Stupid.
Let's make these babies cry on the way back home. 51.
Austin now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Josh Oliver, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played
this
this
ain't
season.
over,
We're
right?
only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together.
It's caught.
Fuck outta here,
inside the
little nigga.
25. Touchdown, Chicago.
Why Shark throw him down like that?
DJ Shark with touchdown number 12 on the year.
Why Shark throw him down like
and
that?
his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, Alpha.
Austin on 1st and 10. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Get your swerve on. Mike 51, Mike 51. I got one. Get it.
Back to throw is Austin, operating from the gun. This is hauled in by Deontay Burnett. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So
Yeah, the
much
way he
about
passes
offense
is
what we
not
call
loading,
hitting yardage.
bruh.
You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it.
He better
and then
have,
they
bruh,
can
because I'm
make a
about
big
to
play. You know, they create
take
a
off
play,
on his
run
ass.
after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that.
Whoever
and
it
keeping
is,
him from a
trash
first down.
anyways.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Off play action. Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Rookie is gone, baby. The rookie is gone.
Green ahead of him. 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 88 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away.
That's why you got to play domination, hardcore. Like domination, at least get motherfuckers to gather to the area or team deathmatch.
And no run back.
Stand around for what you
And it
knows.
comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You've got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Yeah, it's low. Hey, yeah, it's Logan.
Will tell you, try and score when given the
Because
opportunity.
he's targeting the same tight end, like the same receiver all the time. Every time. Don't get me wrong, this Oliver tight end Oliver, he's definitely decent, more than decent. But I got him highlighted.
An incomplete pass.
I'm just spotlighting him.
2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check cross. Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the screen.
Here's Austin. Gonna throw again.
Give me that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's
definitely
all about
trailing
the
that
ball.
dude.
And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned
Perfect
it
hollow
over.
Now
passes.
you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. On 1st and 10, Herbert escaping the pressure right. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they move this all the way down.
Yeah,
to
Chase
the
Young
9.
in his face. He
Give
had
him
nothing
30
but to
yards
pack
there.
that. That's all he could do.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, you know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back.
Come on, Townsend.
Change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 9 now. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2nd and 4.
Oh, tip drill.
Intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now Austin, back to the air on second down. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Obviously, this is not
Tight
been a
end got
banner
50
game
catches,
throwing the
bro.
football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, for the season.
Interception last drive.
So
there
far.
he hits the reliable target. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Ready, ready. 10-2 stop. Hey, Wahoo. Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the slip. Shoot.
To throw on second down, Austin. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Austin now to throw on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Wow, what's up?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball
right there that
maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll run on first down. Pearson, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Might as well get the SKS.
We saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that.
It shoot like a FAL.
Laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Wow, what an interference.
Picked off at the 45. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
Outside linebacker and see what's what. 96, 97. I think I'm gonna do that next season.
Now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So
look at this.
Put some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Watch this next play, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
We can take X factors off.
Austin from the gun, he'll throw. That is caught at the 7.
That's a nice pass, nice catch. Look at him. But how is he breaking that many tackles?
Finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run. Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination.
The SKS?
Pretty good. How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Back to throw. Austin. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes
I went to 4th quarter to run the play that I was going to shut that shit down.
A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
Impressing himself.
To throw on third down. Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Let's go. 60 yards. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming out. Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Bruh, how was he
able to
tackles
break
like
one
that?
tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's using his coaching options.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
When did that happen?
On the ready. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day offense.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Now Doug Moreau not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this 2nd half.
Buddies.
What's up?
Oh, bro. Damn, what happened this morning? Y'all alright? Oh,
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
You're going to see me in your nightmare. True draw Parker.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. A couple
how
of
much you
teams
winning
locked
by?
into a good
He
one
done
here.
tied it up.
21 all to score as the kick's away.
Bro, I'm still
This is
convinced
taken
that this
about
is
7
not
yards
Logan
deep.
playing. No, bro.
They'll
Have
take
you played
this up
Logan
past the
lately?
20 and down at the 22-yard line.
My man is making audibles, fake heights, adjusting people. Granted, he's throwing to the same fucking
offense
tight
now
end, which
at
is
the
not
line,
helping
ready
him.
for their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nah, but this shit getting old, bro.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I had to teach this nigga.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, orbit.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Fucking years.
That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. McCauley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down now, Pearson, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
You drove got all my shit, all I need.
On first down, McCauley. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm about to hit Logan with that old North football.
Now
run it slow
and
take my time.
For jumping. So a jump there
hit him with what I have to play Hawk with.
Watch the football.
But, I mean, hey.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard.
He ain't got nothing down. For it.
They'll keep it on the ground. McCauley, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
What defense play you use this time? Cover 3.
There,
he switched up from that cover 6. Because it wasn't working.
We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
That should have been another touchdown.
The 30.
Doing too much, Jaron.
15 yards.
Doing too much.
Sometimes, Brandon, there's just not
the young boy running the ball. All you got to do is take him to the end zone.
Running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Right back to him on first down. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene?
Man.
Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before?
Ooh,
this worked well.
My brother got a 10. You hear?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's not going to skip the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Getting down to the good stuff.
Because I don't feel like Logan is actually playing. Come on, bro. Like, yeah. This nigga calling timeouts.
It's just their first.
He burning his timeouts now. But he audible in, he fake hiking, he switching up his plays. He running base. He switching his defense to baseline to man. Come on, bro. You won't pick up that much IQ from moving to West Virginia, my nigga. He running the ball. Yeah, he hitting the gap.
Big kick right there to give him the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this
drive. Oh, he's not winning, bro.
That's how we'll analyze
I'm about to pick it off.
The other team scores. They scored too soon. They managed the clock exactly right.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Back to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Easy. Yeah, it's clear niggas doing. That's why I can't do it.
Oh, come on, bro. Why would you do some shit like that?
Hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I ain't worried about it, though. We're about to get this ball.
He's back to throw.
Because he always want to go to that damn tight end. Keep him in the inside. Make him run them timeouts out.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
Nothing over top. Everything underneath, nigga.
Play in there as well.
Ready. 70, Indy, Bravo. He's not going to get me. Hey, Mike 50, go.
He'll look to throw.
Hold him. Bring your ass back, nigga.
And he'll go down, but not before getting inside the 30.
Wow.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived.
Pass
Penalty flag for
interference.
pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow
I don't know. I don't know.
On the football, and sometimes
it don't matter.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Back to throw. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott.
Fumble,
No, he lost
bitch.
This is picked up by the defense.
Good game.
Turnover there.
Good game.
These guys will get the football back.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity.
Overturned.
They're in
Wow.
position. If they take the ball downfield and
Wow.
score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week
They want me to lose this game. Hold
The
on.
other side, no
Special
big time to
teams. This
force a
nigga went to
turnover
special
when you got
teams.
that
Hold
small
on.
lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Hold on. I ain't even called my play, nigga.
Here. We'll get another timeout.
It shows special teams and disappeared, bro.
In this 4th quarter of play.
That's what I'm saying. But it shows. Oh, that's cool, though. It's cool. It's cool. We about to go ahead. We about to go ahead and get this interception.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Game time! Because you didn't call timeout, nigga.
There's still a head scratcher to me how this one ended down
Lost.
3. I just thought,
Nope.
no matter
That
the
accelerated clock
situation,
bit his
if you're in a
ass.
spot where you can kick that field goal and go to overtime, why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. You know, we've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker?
Yes,
All those
sir.
things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
So for our visitors, the win moves them a couple.